the KX News Storm Team.
Welcome back to KX News at Noon, and a happy Friday to you for any Friday fans out there. I'm sure there's got to be at least a few. We're looking at blue skies across the eastern part of our area along the US 83 corridor, and that'll be fairly temporary because we are going to be watching some showers push in from the west over here, where we're seeing dreary skies there at Dickinson and Williston. And I think this bird is enjoying Friday as well, just hanging out there, enjoying the upper 60s that we are seeing. We'll take a look at your fire weather forecast really quickly.
Here's your weekend fire forecast, sponsored by ServPro.
And I guess I did provide a little bit of a spoiler there, but in case you weren't sure, we are looking at low fire danger across much of the state in the aftermath of the rain and storms that we saw blow through yesterday, and that's keeping the fuels nice and moist. So of course, be careful if you're going to be doing any burning, but fortunately, it doesn't look like it'll be too risky as far as the fire danger is concerned. So now we'll take a look from the skies at what's going on. We're seeing these clear skies running along the US 83 corridor, as we saw there on the KX cams a moment ago, but we do have a band of weak showers, and perhaps a rubble of thunder will be possible shortly over towards Williston, but these aren't expected to be too strong, but they are going to slowly push off to the east. So enjoy the clear skies while you can out towards Bismarck and Minot. In a few hours, we might have a bit of light rain, but it doesn't look like it'll be anything too crazy. Zooming in a little bit over towards Dickinson and down towards Bowman, these showers are so light that they might not even be fully reaching the ground. Just a bit of a drizzle, keeping temperatures a bit cool and things looking a little bit dreary. The overall pattern is looking fairly nice as we push towards the weekend. We are behind this cold front that has since pushed through after we had that stormy night last night, and in its wake we're seeing those showers that are starting to push through western North Dakota, and then perhaps even a few more over in northeastern Montana. These will of course slowly drift off to the east as we get through Saturday afternoon tomorrow, and that should provide at least chances for showers as we get through the first half of the weekend, but it shouldn't be anything too crazy. And in between these, notice these little pockets of clear skies. That'll allow things to be fairly nice during the periods when we aren't seeing the rain. Temperature wise right now, we're sitting right around 70 degrees, a good bit cooler than we were at this time yesterday, with some mid 60s over where that band of rain is currently pushing through, but over where the clearer skies are already into the low to mid 70s, and that's probably pretty close to where we're going to be peaking out at for today. Perhaps might get near 80 degrees along our eastern tier counties where those sunnier skies are prevailing right now, with some mid to lower 70s out towards the west, but overall temperature wise looking very pretty today. And as we get through the remainder of the afternoon, those showers, once they push through around 3 to 6 p.m. perhaps along the US 83 corridor, things should begin to clear out and those shower chances will come on down, and the temperatures will also begin to come down. We'll probably bottom out there in the upper 50s tonight, should be to about 60 degrees by say midnight or so. Now we'll take a look at what the overall pattern is going to be looking like and why things are looking like they're going to be so comfortable this weekend. We're still going to remain behind this cold front as we get here into Saturday, and this low pressure, as it pushes off to the east, we could see a few wraparound showers across northwest North Dakota, but that'll be about it. As we get to Sunday, the low pressure will drift off and will remain in a place where things should remain mild. And as we get through the rest of the weekend and into early next week, we're going to watch this troughing linger, but this ridge begins to build in from the west, and it'll arrive over the northern plains by about Wednesday. So this big ridge of high pressure here is going to allow the temperatures to come back up into the mid 80s by the time we get to the middle of the next work week. And we will see that on Williston's next 5 days. Notice that warming trend from about 71 there on Saturday and up to about 87 or so by the time we get to Tuesday. Very similar for Dickinson. We have those chances of showers today and perhaps a stray shower possible on Saturday, but warming up as we get into next work week. Perhaps even a few 90s will get there on the map by next week. And Minot's next 7 days, we have those showers expected for the remainder of today and perhaps a few tomorrow, but by the time we get to the work week, back into the mid 80s, right around seasonal normals for mid-August. And for Bismarck, very similar, a few passing showers today and perhaps tomorrow even, but warming up by the time we get to next work week. Amber?
Thank you, Michael. And